Ripple XRP. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about how much XRP that you need to be holding in order to become an XRP millionaire. Now, granted, you don't just have to be a millionaire, but you could also be 100,000 heir, you could be a 10,000 heir, you could be anything heir. It really does depend on how much you hold. But we're going to take a look at a few different price targets for XRP, and then we're also going to see how realistic that these are as well. I do have some information about the SEC and the corruption that is basically happening with regards to legal clarity, and in addition to this, we are also going to be talking about the connection between Grayscale and Ripple. All I ask from you are two things, which is to smash that like button and to subscribe to the channel as well. And so the main part of the video that we are essentially going to be looking at is how much XRP you need. So this is definitely going to depend on when you actually bought XRP, because if we take a look at the charts over here on the old time, you'll know that it was well below even 1 cent. You'll see over here it was trading at 0.006061, and that was back in 2016. So if you were one of the people that were able to luckily get into XRP within that time range, you've definitely made a lot of money, and you also would have been making massive gains if you bought under the 10-cent level or even 20 cents, and especially if you were able to ride that wave, sell it at around about $1 or even $2 and then get back in at a low price point. So it's going to differ for everyone, and you also need to know your planned exit strategy as well. As I always say, you need to know the price target that you want to sell your XRP coin. Now, I know that there will be some people that will talk about the fact that they're going to hold on to XRP forever, but there are going to be a lot of people that have held as a long-term holder and will want to sell soon. So let's take a look at the different price targets. Now, the first price target that we have is if XRP is able to hit $5. How much would you need to hold to become a millionaire? Well, it says over here, in order to make $1 million, and if we were to reach $5, you would have to hold 200,000 tokens. And this was based on the price of XRP just being below that 62-cent level at 0.6180. As of now, you can see it is at 0.6283, so that has increased by 1 cent, but you would have to put down $123,600, and with that you can make a profit of $876,400, which just on this alone is massive returns, and to be honest with you, even more profits than some real estate, as that can take quite a while. Now, if XRP is able to hit the second price target, which is $10, you'll see over here that you would have to hold 100,000 XRP tokens, and so of course the amount that you hold will be half because the price has doubled, and that can be bought for $61,800, and that would represent a $938,200 return, which is extraordinarily insane, right? That is basically near enough to $1 million, and that is for buying an asset like XRP so cheap. And then if we go to the last scenario that we have, before we look at how realistic all of these are, in order to reach $1 million, if it hits a price target of $15, you would need to hold approximately 66,067 XRP tokens, and currently that would cost $41,200. So as you can see, as the price target of XRP increases, you only have to hold less. But of course, the question is, are these realistic for us? Well, I'm actually going to take a look at this website over here, the Coin Perspective. It's a really good website. It basically calculates the market cap if a coin was to go to a certain price. So currently I've put the target price at 63 cents. That's where we currently are right now. But let's just say, for example, on the conservative side, that we reach $1 for XRP sometime next year after we get more legal clarity. Well, we know right now that we are sitting at a market cap of $33.9 billion. And if XRP were to hit $1, it would have a market cap of $54.1 billion, which doesn't seem too out of reach. And if we put the $5 price target, you'll see over here the market cap is of course going to grow, and that is at $270.6 billion. And if we do the target price for $10, that would get XRP to hit a market cap of $541.3 billion. And if we do the last price target of $15, that would get XRP's market cap to be sitting at $811.9 billion. So just to give you guys a bit more of a perspective, let's take a look at how it will compare with the other coins. Now, you'll see over here, if XRP were to reach a market cap of Solana, which we know that Solana is doing very good numbers right now, XRP's price would only be sitting at 83 cents. That's a potential price that we have estimated, and I think that some people really underestimate the fact that if XRP were to be following Solana and reach the same market cap, that the price of XRP would probably be at $2 or $3, and I think that their expectations are way too high. And you can see over here that we could potentially be sitting under $1. Now, if we were to be hitting the market cap of BNB, the potential price that we have over here is 91 cents. So even if we manage to hit the market caps of BNB and Solana, which there's only roughly 4 billion in the difference of the market cap, cap, we are still sitting under that $1 price target. If we have a look at Tether, if we were able to hit the market cap at 91.8 billion, the price for XRP would be at $1.70. So it pretty much would have more than doubled compared to the price that we are at right now. Now these are the scenarios that are a bit more way out there, and you'll see over here, if it were to hit the market cap of Ethereum, then the potential price could be at $5.11. And on the article, that is the first price target that we have. I'm not quite sure how realistic that is, and that is why I would say that a $1 XRP is much more realistic compared to a $5. And of course, if we go for the top scenario of reaching the market cap of Bitcoin, then the potential price is at $15.31 that we could see XRP. And so with that, you can see over here the realistic expectations that we have. I would personally say what would be more realistic is if we hit the market cap of Solana and BNB, and probably Tether maybe in the next 2 years. That would make more sense if XRP coin was sitting just below $2. To reach that $5 or even $15 just seems much harder. But do write down in the comments below how much XRP coin you are currently holding and when you plan to sell XRP. Now just a bit of news that we have before we talk about the price action for today. So back in 2021, Grayscale actually liquidated its XRP trust that would have become the fund for spot ETF. This is just speculation, I suppose, but they did this because of the SEC lawsuit. Expect the reboot announcement in 2024, and the headline says Grayscale Investments begins dissolution of XRP trust citing Ripple SEC suit. So when I talk about the fact that this lawsuit is essentially what is holding an anchor on XRP's price, a lot of people don't believe that, and I think when we are seeing other meme coins jump up, you have to remember the fact that quite a few of them don't have lawsuits hanging over their head, and a lot of these meme coins are going up based on hype and not on utility. And I do think that with XRP's price mover, we could be a potential slow mover as we go towards 2024. And even with the ETS coming out and other catalysts, it may cause, for example, a 5 cent or even 10 cent increase. This is just my estimation, but I definitely don't think that we will be hitting $5 anytime soon. So before we have a look at the price action for today, let's just have a look at what Richie Torres has said regarding the SEC and legal clarity.
SEC has not issued a single rule clarifying the application of securities law to digital assets. There's been no written guidance. We've heard mixed messaging not only between the CFTC and the SEC, but within the SEC itself. The CFTC tells us that Ether's a commodity. The SEC has said that it's a security. Mr. Gensler first said that Ether's too decentralized to be a security. Then he said it was a security, and then under questioning from Chair McHenry, he said that it depends. I mean, if you consider that regulatory clarity, then you live in a different planet for me. I am confused by the mixed messaging, by the lack of rules and guidance that have been provided by the agency. And this legislation is far from perfect, but it represents a good faith attempt to bring clarity to an area where none exists. And I associate myself with the comments of Congressman Himes and Congressman Nickel, and I will support the legislation. I will not let the enemy, the perfect be the enemy of the good.
And with that, we also have the news of the fact that Tom Emmer and Warren Davidson are trying to essentially get Gary Gensler fired after abusing his position of power. And we know that when he says one thing, the next time he says another thing, and they don't add up. And this is a problem that we are essentially having, and the abuse that the SEC are committing. Now let's have a look at the price action for today for XRP coin. We are currently trading at 0.6286. We are up by 0.55% on the one-day chart. On the 24-hour volume, we are down by 25.14%, and we are trading at $937.3 million. If we have a look at the price action in the earlier hours of the morning, we were trading at 0.6231, and you'll see over here the lowest that we went to for the day was at 0.6181, and so now we are coming back up quite nicely in the later part of the day. For the 7-day chart, we are up by 1.56%, and you'll see over here just yesterday we were in that mid-range of the 63 cents. Yes, we came back down, and we are making another low since that point, but let's see if we can come back up and hit that 63 cents again. But also it would be nice to see XRP reach 65 cents in the next few days. Guys, if you want daily Ripple XRP coin news, subscribe to the channel and like the video as well.